Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to another video, and today we're going to look at a special project that is currently in the pre-sale. It is called Evercraft Ecotechnologies and is all about converting waste into some of the most valuable materials available on the planet. So without further ado, let's see how this goes. Currently, I am on the ECET website. ECET stands for Evercraft Ecotechnology and is the official website of the Evercraft Ecotechnology project. And we're going to scroll down a bit here, and then we are welcomed with a small message. And basically what this project is about is creating valuable materials out of waste and non-usable industrial materials. They are specifically talking about a material called carbon nanotubes, which is basically bended carbon. And this material is of course nothing new. But currently, the prices for these materials are pretty high. The use case can be various in different market niches like the biomedicine, the industry, solar energy, and many more. And they all need carbon nanotubes, but currently it's pretty expensive. So what this project is about is they found a new way called low temperature conversion, where they have the opportunity to create and produce these carbon nanotube materials, but much cheaper as the current market price is. So basically the whole process contains two different processes. The first one is the so-called low temperature conversion, which produces high quality syngas, which is then taken by the ACA, the advanced carbon absorption, which produces the carbon material out of these gases. And what I find very interesting about this project is that they are going to use the tokenization to make this whole process on the blockchain. So of course, this is a real life use case, and the materials and the machines look something like this, what you can see here. But of course, they also want the transparency and they want to make it as usable as possible and as accessible as possible. So they do the tokenization on the blockchain. When they produce these carbon nanotubes, then they have a purity of 99.97%, which is of course very high, and these at a fraction of the cost of the current market price. So people may ask, how do the investors profit from the tokenization they're doing? And yeah, basically this opens more possibilities to the project itself and also to the investors. So first of all, normally you as a normal investor wouldn't have the opportunity to invest in such a new groundbreaking product and project. Normally such companies pre-sell their stocks and make it accessible for like larger investors with millions of dollars, and then they're going to sell some shares of the company. Then they are very successful and all the investors make money. But this is different. This is more about democratic structures and to make the financial market more democratic. So let's step into the white paper, and here we have the 41-page long white paper of the ECET token, and we're going to look into how the token works actually. So first of all, here we have some impressions of how the machine actually will look. And of course, these are like prototypes. Eventually, there will be many optimization to this current design. But this already showed that the structure works and they can produce the amount that they predicted in the calculation. So this is pretty awesome. And of course, very techy here on this side. So I personally don't have much knowledge about how these whole chemical structures work together, but it works. They have patents applied already, and they're working with many highly known persons in the space, science persons, for example. And this is how the carbon nanotubes then look in the end. And currently they are producing it with like a very small amount actually. But of course, when they scale up these machines, then they can produce a lot more carbon nanotubes. Here we have a full overview of all the different market niches that are going to use CNTs, and we can tell that there is a variety of many different niches. So for example, here we have the sports industry, biomedicine, we have the running scene, sustainable energy, Mars missions, and all that stuff. So pretty interesting. And here we come to the token. The token is called the ECET token, the Evercraft Ecotechnologies token. And basically it gives access to the whole ecosystem. So in the future, there will be many more of these machines, for example, of these low temperature conversions and ACA machines. And the token is for the governance and also, of course, for earning rewards in the staking pool. I think it's described best with this graphic here. So basically the input on the left side here is waste. It's like industrial waste, commercial waste, and whatever waste you can imagine. And this organic waste is going in this machine for the low temperature conversion and produces the so-called syngas. This synthetic gas can be combined with the ACA technology. Basically, there can be any gas. So for example, you don't have to use this syngas specifically. You can also use like smoke gas or methane gas, and all these gas can be inserted into the ACA machine, and then it produces, for example, the CNTs, nanopaste, graphene, kerosene, fuels, hydrogen of any kind. And this, of course, is a huge market. So all this waste that normally would be burned can be reconstructed in the machine and basically can be separated into the different materials that they consist of. So let's come to a conclusion. I think the Evercraft Ecotechnology is a pretty interesting and very promising concept. They are producing a real-life, real-world application and use case for the token, and it's not just like smoke and a pump and dump token, but it's a real use case that can experience a hype in the future. So for everybody who's interested in joining the project, go to my.evercraft.eco and make an account here, and then you're able to participate in the ECET pre-sale. Thank you very much for your interest, and I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.